Yo, this is Top Flight, and we are actually going to start the Prodigy journey because we originally hadn't heard well, I think you had heard the song, but you didn't see the video of the first song that we did, and everybody was in there like, y'all don't know the Prodigy, and I was like, no, I don't. I wasn't big on rock. Like all I listened to growing up was either my dad was playing Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder, Luther Vandross all the time, every day. And then my brother was only playing Tupac. He was playing Tupac, Wu-Tang, and Public Enemy and NWA. So by the time when I got to the age where I was listening to my own music, that's like the T-Pain era. That's like T-Pain and T.I. and 50 Cent. So like I went straight to that, and then I never really went back and listened to other music. And so we're going back and seeing the Prodigy, and we liked it because it's a whole vibe with
different recipes
them.
of Prodigy also.
Yeah. Well, the recipes to the lead singer.
The main homie.
Yeah, and now we want to go down the journey. People are like, y'all only watch Firestarter, and they're like, this is the only one you're watching. You need to watch this one. So a couple of people said Breathe. If you want to leave other comments or other songs we should listen to, we'll check those out. Multiple people said Breathe, so we're going to listen to Breathe and see what time it is with this one.
Let's go.
Let's get it in.
This is dark.
Out the gate.
Back when you didn't have AI and you had to use a real alligator.
You know, I just noticed, was it just popular back then because the Tupac tattoo? I call it the Tupac tattoo, the stomach tattoo that goes like slightly up. You know
Thug
what I'm
life?
saying?
Or
Thug like he has a tattoo that goes like that, like the Thug Life. I wonder if that was just the vibe back then, or if Tupac really was the person, because we always called it the Tupac tattoo. So I don't know who the first person to have that like stomach tattoo that goes like that, but that was like a super problem. The other thing I want to talk about is like every genre of music has this vibe type music that gets people hyped up. And I noticed, like, to me, the first person in the world to ever do it, which is a totally different vibe, but James Brown used to make music that has minimal amount of words, but it hits so hard and the beat hits so hard. He hits these words every once in a while and the crowd goes crazy and they're hyped up. Then you have, like, from what in the timeline, you have stuff like this, and then you have like stuff like Little John that comes later, that they don't say many words, but it just pounds, and then I just say things every once in a while, you know, feel the pain, you know what I'm saying, or something, and it like has this like control over you, which is like almost like its own genre of music, but it can switch to different genres, but it's like its own style.
I could see it was like definitely, yeah, I agree with you. Because I used to watch this movie. I was trying to think of this movie as like Train Spotting or something. It was real crazy film. Where is he from? Prodigy from? It's.
Like, I actually didn't even look into it. I know he's like, from overseas. I think it's London.
London or something. Like it sounds like it kind of feels like where they're from. That culture is probably like you could picture these like these underground parties and warehouses where you know things are getting destroyed.
That's what I'm saying. Like this seems like they're from England, Braintree, England. I'm wondering, like, because we've seen it over here. This is kind of like in our world, our rap world. This is like Little John is to our world. You know what I'm saying? Like it was such a strong cultural push for a moment in time that people were just like going wild. You know what I'm saying? Like in ours, it wasn't like the head banging or anything like that. It was like dudes was getting beat up and shot. But it was like for a moment in time, it was like this vibe that when the club heard those songs, if you ever go back and look at an old Lil Jon performance or anything like that, you see how they react. And like their vibe is like that to me. Like I wonder if out there it was that same feeling. Was it like destroy everything, break this wall, do this, you know what I'm saying? Like just that vibe. It's like you want to just go break something, and that's what I'm getting from their music. Like
it's almost like DMX had some hype music too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like that's why I compared him to last time. I was like, he's like the DMX of the opposite genre. Era? Yeah, of that genre. And it's like that's the vibe I get. Like I want to just destroy something, you know?
Run it. I feel like I saw this video back in the days in MTV days for some reason.
My parents would have flipped if I had the TV and they see it.
Mine probably didn't even know.
Cause I was too young that probably when this came out that they would have been like, "What are you watching?"
Just thinking there's something wrong with you.
Yeah. We had it on BET. We didn't have.
Good they didn't have drill music back then.
You know? Well, we had like, Public Enemy playing, so.
You can't really lie with their message. You just gotta. I wonder, did they shoot a real alligator? Because it looked like a real one.
Yeah, that one looks real. Just like the one, I feel like the one we had in our video. Remember, we had a baby one in our video.
I'm trying to hold it.
But I was scared of that little one. Forget that. That has to be like, they must have just had it in the room by itself with just a camera. Because we were scared of that little one because it was out of control.
Out of control.
And it was mad strong for how small it was. Like, it was like probably like, what, like 4 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And it was still like mad strong. Like, you couldn't contain it. But it's like, I'm wondering, like, I wonder does the stuff on the black dude, like the painting on him, because this video is real deep. I like the way they shot it. I wouldn't mind shooting a video. Like I told you, I wanted to shoot a video with the brown colors that we seen with that other, that one rock group that was doing it now. But I wanted to shoot a video because I seen a lot of rock videos had that like brown screen, like kind of look. I wanted to shoot something like that in like a dark area. And so I like that. And I'm wondering if this stuff like on him means something or if it's just like, it just looks
tribal.
dope. Yeah, like if anything is tribal on him.
I wonder if he's a part of the group. Because I didn't see him in the first one, did you? Or
no.
Like, is he a feature or is he just like
They just got him in the video or something.
like you look crazy with this? Like, remember Hobson had those eyes?
Yeah, he does look like a Hobson. Like, the crazy thing is a lot of rappers we even meet now kind of look like that kid. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, they kind of, like, it's almost like they subconsciously, because these kids could not really know this whole situation, I don't think. Like, a lot of them probably don't know. I watched the kid the other day, which I'm not going to say any names, but I watched the kid the other day get on stage and try to do something that had this vibe, like that mix of the rock and rap. Mm-hmm. He kind of looked like that kid, like the black kid with the thing. And with the eyes,
you're talking about.
Yeah, I know you know what I'm talking about. But the gist of it is if they got it all together and they figured it out, they could really make this push. But I don't even know if they know these artists so they can get influenced more to have more controlled,
Like,
because
this would get people, if you make that type of music, it's kind of like Playboy Cardi and stuff. If you kind of like less words and make it more like appeasing sounds, yes,
yeah. And really really hone in on your craft and understand why this works, because it's crazy and wild as the songs are, and is like I want to destroy things. They still are so coherent. Mm-hmm. Like the song is so coherent, the sounds are perfect, the screaming is perfect, everything is done correctly, even though it's total chaos.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, but then if kids listen to this, like. And more from like probably groups like the Prodigy, but if they definitely listen to the Prodigy from what I'm listening to, I really feel that they could hone in tighter and have a, you know what I'm saying, like get that influence so they can take it to another level with the music today. But like it seems like to me a lot of it today, a lot of the dudes is like they try to take the chaos too far, and then it knocks even the whole song off. So the song isn't appeasing; it just sounds like a bunch of just randomness. But it still has to have some calculatedness, which is right here, which is what I could tolerate to be like, oh, this dude's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, even me being like just a rap head, I can listen to this and be like, yo, this is dope right here. But I wish those kids took that over and did that.
I'll probably send it to them because that's a good example. Because I see it. It's like when you're trying to fit into something that's not 100% there. Like these guys are on point.
Yeah, it's almost like you wanted to do it. Like you might have naturally wanted to do stuff like this because you're that type of person, but then you don't know how to hone it in musically. And then so you need to listen to something like this, and that's what I would. You should send it to you because we've seen multiple kids, but you know the one kid I'm talking about right now. Yeah. But we've seen multiple kids like this, and they should actually listen to this and like pay attention, like real close to stuff like this.
Yeah, like, subscribe, comment. Tell us what we should go down next for this Prodigy journey.